The home of fighting champions. Welcome back, guys, to the NXT WWE 2K22 GM mode. We're only on to week 3 of the series, and already we've defended both belts. We've got the phenomenal champion AJ Styles, and we've got the sexy champion Mandy Rose. Both successfully have retained their titles over the last couple of weeks, and we're going to see what tonight leads on to. No titles on the line, but the booking, the road to WrestleMania Backlash continues. So with that said, let's get into the show. Last week wasn't too good for us. We got overtaken by Raw, so we're looking to bounce back and put last week's show behind us. So with that said, let's go into the match. You've got opener tag team match, Bayley and Mandy Rose taking on Io Shirai and Kaylee Ray. We've got a call-out between Cross and Loomis. We've got another call-out between Garza and Styles. Garza believing he deserves a shot at the title. Will AJ Styles give him one? We'll find out. Got Tyler Bate versus Walter. And in the main event, AJ is taking on Santos Escobar. So, yeah, AJ, fighting champion. And even when he's not defending the title, he still wants to be fighting and to be on the show. So we're just going to go ahead and get straight into the show. We're using the Capital Wrestling Centre. 25 grand it's going to cost us. With that said, it's going to be a total show cost of 31,000. We can afford that. We're in Philadelphia, guys. Let's go. Boom. Let's get straight in to the match card. Our budget's sitting at 243,000. We could afford to sign a couple of free agents. The only problem is it would have to be somebody under the age of 35, and most people in the free agents are over 35. So yeah, it's not ideal, but it's just the way the cards have been dealt. We'll simulate the first match. Big tag team action. And it's a big win for Mandy Rose and Bayley. And it was a good match, so happy to see that. 3 stars, that's what you like to see. On next, got Cross calling out Dexter Loomis. Excellent promo. Brilliant stuff. Rivalry goes up to level 1. We've got Tyler Bate versus Walter. I think I might play this match. Yeah, screw it. We're going to play this match. We're going to give Walter a try out. Haven't used Walter yet. Haven't seen Walter yet. So let's see what Walter is made of. Big Austrian. What's he got in the tank? Can he defeat Tyler Bate? If he wants to challenge for titles here on NXT, then surely he's going to have to beat Tyler Bate. Because if he can't beat Tyler Bate, then it doesn't look too good for him, does it? Let's be completely honest, guys. Tyler Bate would be seen as a stepping stone, you've got to believe, for someone like Walter. And speaking of Tyler Bate, here he comes. Waving to the crowd. One half of Mustache Mountain. That could be his last wave. That could be a wave goodbye. Because once Walter gets his hands on him, he could be in trouble. Never really understood the Mustache Mountain tag team, to be honest. It's just 2 guys with mustaches. If we're being perfectly honest, yeah, I've never really understood that whole gimmick. But it is what it is. Tyler Bate makes his way into the ring. Thought he was going to get stuck there on the ropes. But no, he managed to successfully navigate his way in to the squared circle. But he might be wishing in a minute or two that he hadn't made his way into the ring. So here comes his opponent tonight. Walter. Not quite Walter White, but it's a very white background there. The leader of Imperium. What a face. What a fucking neck. I mean, this guy's not jacked, but he's just big. You know, there's something big about Walter. I mean, you may run into Walter, but you're the one that goes flying. This guy built like, not quite a brick wall, but he's built like something you just don't want to bang into. He's built like something you want to avoid. Walter gets in the ring. His opponent gets out the ring. And off comes the jacket. He means business. The apron comes off. The robe comes off. And Tyler Bate's head may be coming off his shoulders when Walter gets him here. There we go, let's lock up. Went for a chop and he missed. But Walter counters already. Went for a big boot and he missed again. Tyler Bate having to use his speed advantage to stay alive in this one. Went for a big boot there. Sends him down. Cover. Kick out by Tyler Bate. Another big boot here. Walter just continuously striking whatever part of Tyler Bate is available. Went for another big boot. There's a big elbow and oh my god, a clothesline that turns Tyler Bate inside out. Tyler Bate here on the receiving end of a bit of a beating. A big boot went for it, missed it, got hung up in the ropes. Again, and another shot to the face of Tyler Bate. I mean, Tyler Bate just cannot continue to. A fucking massive chop. He holds on though, lifts him straight back up, and I don't think Tyler Bate went for the leg drop. Tyler Bate had to get out of the way there. He did get out of the way. He had to avoid disaster. Thankfully for him, he did. I don't know what Tyler Bate's going for here, but he seems to have locked in a. No idea what you call that manoeuvre, but Walter didn't like it and just escapes it fucking with ease. And then a big stomp. A big clubbing blow to the back of Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate had like a flurry that lasted 2.2 seconds and it's kind of went to shit for him now. Into the ropes he goes. Big leg drop from Walter. And Walter has really destroyed Tyler Bate here in this opening. I don't know why he went for their headbutt perhaps. Tyler Bate fights back. Big shot for Walter, went for a big boot. Tyler Bate ducks underneath. I think Tyler Bate went for a Hurricane Rana, and again he got countered by the big Walter. I mean, Walter's just been dominating here so far. And what's Walter going for? He's lifted him up. Tyler Bates with a counter, and hits a neck breaker. Tyler Bates out of nowhere hits a massive neck breaker, hits a big splash. And Tyler Bate here, Tyler Bate got something left in the tank. Walter with a big strike. Where's Walter going? Walter going to the top rope. Went for the drop kick. Tyler Bate rolls it the way. Avoids disaster. And Tyler Bate then on the top. Tyler Bate. A spinning. I don't know what that was, but he's connected it. And Walter has to kick out. I thought Tyler Bates was going to pull off a massive upset, but Walter no having it, getting the big arm up. Where's Tyler Bate going now? Come back to the top rope perhaps. Big cross body. Walter we had oh my god, he's took him out his fucking boots again there. Massive clothesline. Walter, I don't know, I think Walter went for the finisher, but a drop kick for Tyler Bate. Walter rolls him up, small package. And it's a kick out again for Tyler Bate. Right, big big Irish whip. Went for a boot, got caught up in the top rope. It's never a good idea. What the fuck is that though? And Walter's been beaten by Tyler Bate. Well, didn't see that one coming. Did not see that one coming, guys. Walter loses to one half of Mustache Mountain. What the fuck is happening here? And he waves it off, just like it was nothing. And I'm pretty sure Walter won't be happy about losing this one. He dominated the early going of the match, and then this guy just, yeah, mediocre. That pretty much sums up his entire career. But yeah, nah, didn't see that coming. Big win, I guess, for Tyler Bate, but it was a poor match. Garza now calling out AJ. Okay promo. And now it's main event time. Santos Escobar versus AJ Styles. AJ Styles picks up another win. And it is a 2-star mediocre match for AJ. So overall, not the greatest NXT here. I'm a little bit worried. I think Raw might have us beaten here tonight, if I'm being completely honest. But we'll find out. The opening match is 4 stars, and we're in trouble. When they're putting on a 4-star match, you just know you're in trouble. We've got an Extreme Rules, Chad Gable versus Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil picks up the win there. Self-promo, Roderick Strong. An excellent promo for Roderick Strong, seriously. And in the main event, we've got Trent Seven versus Otis in an Extreme Rules match. All matches were Extreme Rules tonight. What the fuck are they doing? And it was an amazing match. So, yeah, I'm very scared here. I think Raw's absolutely tanked us tonight. In terms of fans, we gained 70.5 thousand fans. But what did Raw do? The Moment of Truth, 87. So Raw then with a big 17,000 fan advantage over this week. Oh man, not what we wanted. I'm still in shock, to be fair, that Walter lost. I didn't expect that. We move on though. Next week we're in San Francisco. We'll see how we got on there. Maybe there'll be some payback. Triple H, you're not going to like this, but Walter, Tyler Bate, and Tamara can take part in your can't? Alright, none of Walter, Tyler Bate. Oh, well, I mean, I guess it could have been worse. At least it's not AJ Styles. Just a note of caution, now that Bate has a stamina level below 40, he's vulnerable to becoming injured. Okay. Triple H, thanks for the advice. Hey boss, I've been talking with Dexter a lot lately, and he has this great idea that we should team up for a tag match. Possibly, you'd make a good tag team. Can I convince you to take a chance on us and book us in a tag match? Sure, why not? Why not, Elias? Let's go for it. Mandy Rose, hey William, you've seen the work I've been putting in, but I know I can do more for the brand. Okay. You're already the champion. I'm ready to run a main event match, and I know the fans will be excited for it. It mean a lot. What do you say? Yeah, sure. I mean, she's the champion. She's the NXT champion. She's the sexiest champion ever. Why not? I think Mandy Rose should be main eventing, and who knows? Maybe she'll main event next time out, guys, on the NXT GM mode. Tune in to find out. For this episode, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, share this video, share it wide. And we'll get The Rock's millions and millions of fans hopefully watching this shit. But until then, been Fog Wrestling. Peace.